Psychometry is one of the easy soul abilities we can talk about. The reason why I say that is because it involves the aspect of a physical sense that we're pretty in tune with our physical senses, touching and seeing and smelling. And so this is a way that we can kind of transition to using our soul senses by using a physical sense that we're already familiar with. So when we talk about psychometry, it makes things a little bit easier compared to the other soul abilities in the Know the Soul Ability series. Some of them are quite hard to grasp as a concept, but with psychometry, you're actually grasping something physically. So let's take a look at the definition. Quite simply, psychometry, also known as object reading. Psychometrics is another word that's used, and it's all about taking your psychic intuitive impressions. I say that loosely because we're going to get into the soul abilities specifically for this coming up. But let's get definitions from people who do definitions for a living. Britannica.com. They have quite a lengthy definition here. So let's get into this. Psychometry, also called object reading, process whereby facts or impressions about a person or things are received through contact with an object associated with the subject of the impressions. Rings, photographs, and similar tokens are often used, but sometimes the physical presence of a persona may bring about images or visions in the psychometrist's mind that correspond to real facts, sometimes still in the future, in the life of the subject. A degree of lowered consciousness, I'm still going with the definition here, a degree of lowered consciousness that is a state sometimes approaching trance is thought to improve psychometric readings. Psychometric visions are usually too haphazard to be of much practical value. The Parapsychological Institute of the in the Netherlands is one of the first to perform experiments using psychometry in finding lost persons or things and in solving crimes. Wow, there is a lot there. So not only do they tell you it's an object and you're using your soul senses, your clairs, to pick up on information from the object, but they're also giving you examples of what's used, rings and photographs. But they also mention the physical presence of a persona may bring about images or visions, which is interesting because that is more in line with just using your intuition or just using your psychic ability, and actually kind of doesn't have anything to do with holding an object, which is what psychometry is at its core, is there's an object. Very interesting. They even give like a hint on how to get there, a degree of lowered consciousness. Trance is thought to improve psychometric readings. Interesting. I guess there's a lot you can get out of this definition. Usually with these definitions, it's sort of, it's disputed if it's really a thing. But Britannica seems to be giving us pointers here.